From the daily list, item number 1.
Wait, please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, this is an appeal arising out of judgment dated 14th of June 2024, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, this concerns the service of the respondent herein, whereby she had resigned from service, but she was not yet regularized. And now, after she had resigned from service, Lordship, she had approached this honorable court for her pensionary benefits, Lordship.
Which has been refused by the learned single judge.
Lordship, no, my lord, which has been allowed, Lordship, to a certain extent by the learned single judge, Lordship. So the state is appealing against that order, my lord.
Which has been allowed. We will hear of the appeal, stay of the order in the meantime.
Lordship.
If I may, Lordship, we appear for the sole respondent. It's not a clear-cut case of resignation and pensionary. Lordship, what happened, Lordship? The respondent who was
No, by virtue of the order, how much she will get, he or she?
pension has been granted, monthly pension under the rules, Lordship.
Lordship, as per the operational portion, Lordship, if at page 123, Lordship, at paragraph 11, if I may read, my lord, as such, in view of the peculiar facts and circumstances of the case, where the petitioner cannot be said to be totally at fault, the resignation of the petitioner shall be considered by the respondents to be in effect and in continuation of the application for voluntary retirement, and the petitioner consequently be afforded all the retirement benefits as entitled and permissible. Lordship, it is further made clear that the petitioner shall be allowed pension under the Meghalaya Civil Service.
You do one thing, all the
lord.
pensionary benefits you keep in a term deposit,
My lord,
separate term deposit,
Lordship,
earning interest,
Lordship,
but with you,
Lordship,
pending hearing of the appeal.
My
If
lord.
you win, the money will go to you.
Lordship.
Lordship, it can be heard today also. If I may just give a brief background.
There is a system of hearing the
I
appeal.
understand, Lordship.
So you will not lose if you win.
Very Lordship.
My lord. So, my lord, with that order, Lordship.
We admit the appeal. Deposit. We admit the appeal. Full stop. We expedite hearing thereof, comma, dispensing with all formalities. Full stop. Advocate on record for the appellant shall prepare an informal paper book and file the same in court by 17th December, comma, serving a copy thereof on the advocate on record for the respondent by that date. List the appeal for hearing on the second Wednesday on reopening of the court after the Christmas vacation. Paragraph. Considering the prima facie case and the balance of convenience, we pass the following interim order. The appellant shall open a bank account in its name. And make a term deposit of the monetary benefits which would be payable to the respondent, comma, as of today, in terms of the impugned judgment and order. Term deposit, short-term deposit, earning the highest rate of interest. Full stop. If any benefit, if any monetary benefit is to be paid to the respondent monthly, comma, then from now onwards, the sum which is payable monthly is to be deposited in a savings account in the name of the appellant, and when that amount crosses, if and when the amount crosses 2 lakhs, it is to be deposited. It is to be invested as a term deposit on the same terms and conditions as the first term deposit. Full stop. A statement of account should be furnished by the appellant to the respondent. The appellant will continue to furnish a quarterly statement of account to the respondent if the appeal is not disposed of within that period. Stop. This interim order will continue till disposal of the appeal or until further order, whichever is earlier.
My lordship.
Item number 2.
Obliged.
Yes, please.
Lordship, I appear for the respondent on behalf of Mr. Chanda, Lordship, M. Chanda.
Sorry, please speak a little louder.
Lordship, I appear for respondent on behalf of Mr. M. Chanda. Lordship, we're praying for some accommodation today, Lordship.
This is for admission or?
It's for orders, Lordship.
Only notice was issued, has not been admitted, my lord.
This is a repetition challenging
And the
the
order
order
passed
passed by
by
the CAT, Lordship.
What order was passed, Mr.
My lord, this is concerning pay fixation, my lord. Pay fixation.
P?
Fixation of pay, salary, my lord.
Is there any scope of any interim order?
I'm not asking for any interim order,
We will admit the appeal and hear it.
my lord.
Lordship.
We are not passing any interim order.
Lordship. Lordship, I am praying if the matter may come up next week, Lordship. Your Lordship may.
Why are you praying for adjournment?
Lordship, Mr. Chanda is not
All
available.
right, he will argue the appeal.
He'll be arguing the
Yes, he
petition.
will admit the appeal, direct paper book and keep it after the vacation.
Lordship, this is a writ petition against the order passed by CAT, Lordship. Lordship, and
They
we
are
are
not
not,
asking for any interim order.
Lordship, we follow that, Lordship.
Then, just to secure his appearance, why are you delaying the matter?
No, Lordship,
Please take down. Same thing. We admit the appeal. Paper book by 17th, list. Second Wednesday after the opening, same. Only the last part of the first one will not be included. All the papers are there in the petition.
Lordship, in fact, the records from the Central Administrative Tribunal has been called for, Lordship, by this court.
Oh, sorry, this is not an appeal, it's a writ petition.
It's a writ petition, Lordship.
No, all the papers are there or not?
But we will prepare an informed paper book, my lord.
No, paper book not required in a writ. This is a writ application.
It's a writ
It's a writ
application.
application, Lordship.
Records are required.
Records have already been called for, Lordship.
They have come.
There's an order.
It's come,
Lordship. Has come, Lordship.
Okay.
The matter may be posted for hearing then, Lordship.
No, in their petition,
Lordship.
all the papers are there.
Lordship, they have enclosed the papers, Lordship, the documents.
You file an affidavit in opposition if you like.
Lordship, we are not filing any affidavit in opposition.
You are not filing.
We're not filing, Lordship.
All right.
My lord, the records, the original application and the written statement are on, I have next, my lord.
And that will suffice, Lordship, for the
suffice.
hearing.
All right. We admit this writ petition. Full stop. Learned counsel for the respondent does not wish to file any affidavit in opposition. Paragraph. Further to the order of this bench dated 19th August 2024, the records from the Central Administrative Tribunal, Guwahati, have arrived. Paragraph. List this writ application for hearing on 16 December 2024.
16 December. Valuable.
Item number 3.
Please, Your Lordship. In this case, my lord, the appellant has applied for the drilling of groundwater in her own plot of land. And we have enclosed all the requirements. But unfortunately, my lord, there is an objection from the village, and on that, it was stopped, it was not given. Then again, it was reapplied in the year 2022. The application was applied since 2017. And my lord, as a matter of fact, according to the circulation of the government of notification, page 62 of the memorandum of appeal, my lord. P62, man. And the application was made as per the pro forma given by the department, respondent number 1. And in that pro forma, all the requirements have been furnished, my lord. But evidently, it's clear, my lord, that in P62 of the Government of India notification, my lord, is that 1.0 exemption from seeking no objection certificate. Following categories of
Have you served a copy of the appeal on the respondent?
Yes, yes. Oh, they are not there. We have furnished, my lord.
My lord, this matter is handled by some of my other colleagues, lordship.
Sorry?
This matter is handled by another colleague, my lord. So,
You see, in this matter, the learned judge has given you liberty to further pursue the matter with the authorities with regard to insufficient and irregular supply of water from the borewell.
My lord, till now, zero supply, my lord. I have just contacted them, my lord. If you are not available here, then let be a short date only.
Because there is already a public borewell supplying water.
No, he was not
They
available.
say that that is sufficient for you. You don't need a private supply.
That is what they say, my lord, but it was zero supply right now. No supply. On the other hand, my lord, there are groundwater drilling by other neighbors. Around three or four people are supplying there. And it is for commercial purpose they are selling. Whereas in my case, it is for domestic.
my lord, if the matter could come up next week, lordship.
It has been a long time, and it is drilling. It is just like this, going on, asking for time to time, even to file.
Who is the private respondent? Nongra Dorbar Song? Who is the private respondent?
Who Billy Jabba.
Respondent number 5?
Billy Jabba.
Who is he?
As a matter of fact, they have no authority to. I have enclosed the High Court judgment also. They have no authority to object. The High Court judgment is in page 130, my lord. High Court judgment 130, my 130. Page 130, parastic, my lord. That is the decision given by the High Court. Therefore, I am of the considered view that in a state, parallel government cannot run simultaneously. It is the government, district administration, and the police who are to establish by law to look after the matter in all respect, and no assistance should be sought from any headman headmen should confine themselves for social development of their locality only and not to take the law in their own hand or to interfere with administration. They have no power to issue any kind of certificate unless empowered by the rule of law. They have no power also, as a matter of fact. On the other hand, respondent number 1, listen to them, my lord.
It's also a report whether he's getting sufficient supply or not from the public board. Just a report. Yes.
In page 62, my lord, it's very clear, my lord, that number 1.0, individual domestic consumer in both rural and urban areas for drinking water and domestic uses. These are exempted, my lord.
My lord, if the matter could come up next week, lordship,
Yes, yes,
the
it is,
conducting counsel will be able to assist his honorable court, lordship.
We are just asking for a short report. That's
My
all.
lord, my lord.
We admit this appeal. On the prayer of Ms. Naki appearing, learned advocate, representing the respondents. Now, temporarily, you are also briefed in the matter.
My lord, no, my lord.
Okay. Temporarily representing the respondents on behalf of their regular counsel. We adjourn this appeal. Then it's already admitted, so I think. In 6 December. Who will be competent to file a report? Executive Engineer, PHE, Hills Division, Shillong, or
Respondent number 1, my lord.
Respondent 1.
1, yes.
In the meantime, the Executive Engineer, bracket, WR, bracket closed, come Member Secretary, District Level Committee on Groundwater Resources, comma, East Khasi Hills District, Shillong. Shall cause inspection to be made of the site, comma, make an inquiry and file a report in this court to the following effect only. Colon, I. whether the PHED borewell, BOREWELL, as referred to in paragraph 4 of the impugned judgment and order dated 18th April 2024 is functional, II? If yes, whether the quantity of water supplied through this borewell is sufficient to meet the needs of the petitioner. Under what law or rule, comma, even if the PHED borewell supplies sufficient water, comma, the writ petitioner cannot get an individual supply or a supply dedicated to him only, comma, on payment of usual charges. All note of interrogation. The respondent number 1 shall file a report to the above effect in this court by 5th December. We will give some more time. You post this matter on 11th December, report by 10th December. All right.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Please communicate this order.
My lord, will do, my lord. Much obliged, Lordship.
From the main list, item number 1.
Wait, please, Your Lordship. In terms of Your Lordship, last order we have filed a rejoinder to the affidavit filed by the respondents herein, Lord.
What is this matter about? Please remind
This
us.
matter, my lord, pertains to, my lord, the stray dogs and the treatment given to them, my lord. And of course, and also the relocation of, my lord, animals from the zoo which is situated at Shillong to a better place. Because here, my lord, the animals in the zoo which is now being provided is a small confined area, my lord. We were saying that they ought to have been put in a place which is large in area, my lord. On the last occasion, my lord, there was a direction to us to file the affidavit in reply. We have filed it yesterday, my lord. I have a small prayer, my lord, today. My lord, here the petitioner in person is one of the advocates, senior advocate Mr. K. Paul, appearing in this matter, my lord, as a petitioner in person, my lord. I'm praying this matter could be fixed next week. My lord, now the pleadings are over, we can finish up the hearing, my lord.
What do you say?
May it please Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of the respondents 1 to 3, Your Lordship. And when my friend here has just mentioned that the animals are being confined in a small space and their transfer, that has already been done since June 2024, Your Lordship. And we have filed, in our affidavit, we have given a detailed report as to the transfer of these animals in a bigger zoo at a place which is about 35 kilometers from here, Your Lordship.
All animals.
All animals except for a pregnant barking deer that could not be transferred as per the Central Zoo Authority rules. And now that the deer is already given birth, but still then we have to keep them in this space only, till such time they are in a position to be transferred. And the birds, Your Lordship, the birds could not be transferred because their aviaries, their enclosures are yet to be completed, Your Lordship. The rest of the animals have been transferred, and we have stated in our affidavit and giving the photographs also, Your Lordship. And this...
That is the subject matter of this.
Yes, Your Lordship, that is one of the subject matters. That subject matter has been addressed by the state government, Your Lordship. Your Lordship may kindly look into my affidavit, which was filed on 12/7/2024, Your Lordship, where the photographs have also been attached, showing the new Meghalaya State Zoo, which also has a veterinary hospital and a post-mortem area and other facilities for the animals, Your Lordship. Your Lordships, the colored photographs have also been supplied, Your Lordship. Maybe the attached photographs are black and white, but the colored ones are clear, Your Lordship. And we have given a comparative chart and a full status report regarding this matter, as directed by this Honorable Court in June 2024, Your Lordship.
What else is there?
Well, there's another aspect to this matter, my lord. That is with regard to the stray dogs and the treatment being given to them, my lord. Your Lordship is aware there's a menace being created by stray dogs. It's primarily, and their populations are rampantly increasing. And because, my lord, there's no curb on it so far as, my lord, the sterilization are concerned. The other aspect is with regard to the stray dog, which remains to be addressed. They have also filed an affidavit. The respondent number 4 and 5 had also filed an affidavit, to which again, my lord, we have responded by way of a rejoinder affidavit.
What have you said in the rejoinder?
My lord, we say that the provisions of Cruelty to Animal Act, which provides for sterilization, is still not been done, my lord.
Which provide for sterilization?
Yes, my lord, sterilization, and then, my lord, after that, leaving them from where they were picked up. After proper, my lord, sterilization, of course, treatment being given to them, my lord, they were supposed to be left to the same place from where they were picked up. That has not been done.
But if you sterilize them, they will cease to produce offspring.
That's the idea, my lord. That is something which is provided by the Cruelty to Animal Act. There's a rule. Only to ensure that the stray dogs do not, the population do not spread.
I see. Stray dogs only.
Stray dogs, only stray dogs. But as of today, my lord, I have a small prayer, my lord. Let this matter be fixed next week, my lord.
Why? For what? You are doing the matter so competently.
No, Lordship, here the petitioner
is the in person. He is the petitioner in person.
Correct.
So you can do better justice to the matter.
Absolutely, I bow down, my lord. My only concern, my lord, his expressed his desire to be present before this honorable court, but because of his medical exigency, my lord, in his home today, he could not be present before the honorable court today, my lord. Hence, a small accommodation till next week, my lord. If he is not there,
Stray dogs, you have done something.
Your Lordship, as far as the state is concerned, Your Lordship, we are to sterilize and vaccinate the stray dogs which are brought by the respondents number 4 and 5 into the veterinary hospital. Now, my friend will be able to answer that query, Your Lordship.
My lord, I have filed a detailed affidavit, my lord. I appear for the my lord, Shillong Municipal Board. I have filed a detailed affidavit under different heads, my lord, to show how we are dealing with this issue of stray dogs, including the sterilization and vaccination and also menace, my lord. And there's in fact a committee which is headed by the Deputy Commissioner. And my lord, the members in the committee are the veterinary, my lord, the Shillong Municipal Board, the district administration. So I have placed on record the meetings, my lord, minutes of the meetings indicating what steps we have been taking, my lord. Though as the Shillong Municipal Board, we have a very limited jurisdiction, my lord. Yet we are still helping beyond our jurisdiction, my lord.
So what steps you have taken?
Yes, my lord. My lord, kindly have my affidavit, my lord.
No, you tell us what steps you have taken.
Yes, my lord. Now, my lord, regarding sterilization, my lord, and vaccination of dogs, my lord, a meeting was held, my lord, on 25th of May 2023. There, my lord, it was discussed on how to, my lord, go about the sterilization, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, another meeting was held, my lord, in November, my lord.
So what do you propose to do now?
My lord, steps are being taken, my lord. The committee is monitoring.
Sterilization, vaccination.
Both, my lord. Both. Anti-rabies, everything, my lord. So, in fact, my lord, if this matter can come up after, my lord, 3 months or after vacation, we'll file a fresh report on what steps has been taken till date.
What do you say?
It's a fair proposal, my lord. I have no problem.
Because it's a continuing process, my lord.
Are you capturing the dogs and keeping them somewhere? Or?
My lord, we do not have a shelter home. As a municipal, my lord, we capture the dogs and take them to the veterinary, my lord.
Then you vaccinate, sterilize them and leave them.
Yes, my lord. And then bring them back from where they are captured and release them. And we also, my lord, go locality-wise, my lord. Every locality, along with the local, my lord, headman, we go and sterilize them there, my lord, along with the veterinary. My lord.
In Shillong or throughout Meghalaya?
My lord, only in and around
You are for the Shillong Municipal Board.
Shillong Municipal, my lord.
Please take note. This public interest litigation involves two issues broadly. Full stop. Paragraph. The first is with regard to relocation of the zoo in Shillong. The second is for measures to deal with dog menace. Paragraph. We shall deal with the second issue first. We take judicial notice of the fact that stray dogs are increasing by number. And pose a menace to the public. Cases of dog bite and death caused by rabies are sizable in number. Next line. Learned Counsel for the Shillong Municipal Board states that the municipality has been taking measures to vaccinate dogs against the above infection, comma. Sterilize them so that their number does not increase. Full stop. However, till now there is shelter to keep those dogs. Full stop. The municipality personnel capture the dogs from the road, vaccinate and sterilize them. Full stop. Thereafter, they are released on the road again. Paragraph. While we appreciate this work being carried out by the municipal board, full stop, there is absolute need for the board to acquire a shelter where these street dogs can be kept. Full stop. we direct that immediate steps be taken in that direction by the government. And the action taken be embodied in a report instead of governments by the board. With the assistance of the state government. Embodied in a report to be filed in this court. We give a date after reopening. Friday. Paragraph now with regard to the second issue.
First issue.
Yes.
The first issue, Your Lordship.
Yes, now with regard to the first issue. Learned counsel and so learned counsel for the state submits before this court that way back in June 2024, the present zoo in Shillong was shifted to a location about 24 kilometers.
35 kilometers at
Wait.
Umtro.
25 kilometers from Shillong. Full stop. Nearly all, full stop. This facility has amongst other things a veterinary hospital.
Veterinary hospital.
Full stop.
And a doctor also, a veterinary doctor also, Your Lordship.
Hospital means doctor has to be there. Manned by a competent doctor.
Competent doctor.
Nearly all the animals from the present zoo, except a pregnant deer and the birds, have been transferred to
The Meghalaya State Zoo. It is known as the Meghalaya State Zoo, Your Lordship.
sorry?
Meghalaya State's Biological State Zoo, Your Lordship. This present zoo, which is approved by the
Shifted
Central
to the
Zoo
new
Authority.
location, which is known as the Meghalaya State Zoo. The birds could not be shifted as they are to be accommodated in a cage type enclosure. Construction of which has not been completed as yet. We are quite satisfied with the action taken by the government to shift the zoo to a location which is more congenial to animals. Paragraph. Mr. So-and-so, representing the petitioner, submits that the petitioner, being a senior advocate, would like to make some submissions on a future, no, at a future date. Paragraph. List this public interest litigation on the first Monday in the second week of February 2024. Full stop. In the meantime, the Shillong Municipal Board shall file an action taken report with regard to stray dogs post passing of this order. All right.
Pleasure, Lord.
Deeply aware.
Item number 2.
My lord, in terms of the last order, we have filed the rejoinder.
You filed an affidavit?
Yes, my lord, we have filed. At para 4, my lord, we have categorically, my lord, marked the bad patches of road, my lord, which needs to be attended to. Para 4, my affidavit, my lord.
Sorry?
My lord,
Speak louder.
my lord, in terms of the last report, we have filed the rejoinder, my lord.
Yes.
And in my para 4, I have pointed out, my lord, which portion of road, my lord, are in bad condition, my lord. I've highlighted the, my lord, portion, but the bad patches, my lord.
That which portion of the route?
Yes, road, my lord, road. The bad patches, my lord.
Which highway is involved?
My lord,
Which highway is involved or road?
here, my lord, if my lord will kindly come to para 4, if I may read, my lord.
Yes.
However, let me read the entire paragraph, my lord. With regard to the evidence made in para 4 of the affidavit, the same being matter of record, the instant petitioner does not wish to offer any comments. However, it is respectfully submitted that the repairing work projected to have been carried out is limited to a particular stretch of road along the Moflang Barat Road, which fact the petitioner has categorically admitted in the rejoinder affidavit filed. However, the concern of the petitioner is in respect to the stretch more specifically from Falangwan Broy to Clariat and from Pomblang to Laitumsao, which the petitioner had highlighted in the rejoinder filed. The same tillet has not been attended to and is in extremely poor and deplorable condition, my lord. The stretch will be roughly about 35 kilometers, my lord.
Of this road,
Yes, my lord.
Mawflang Balat Road.
Yes, my lord.
It is from which point to which point?
The portion I have highlighted, my lord, here. This is Flang 1 Broy to Cleriat. There are fourth line, my lord, from the bottom.
What have they said in their affidavit?
My lord, they are carrying out the work, my lord. They were not disputing. This stretch, my lord, which I have pointed out, has not been attended to, my lord, till date. They have not answered to this, my lord.
This is the PIL was saying that. They're saying that during the work you give special attention to this stretch and we are disposing of the public interest litigation by saying that you complete the work and with special attention to this stretch.
My lord,
What else we can do?
if it is disposed of, my lord, then, my lord, what happened is this might not be carried out because this has happened. We have faced this situation, my
We
lord.
will do judicial work or we will do administration and administrative work.
No, my lord, no.
Or two in one. We
My
will
lord,
also supervise how roads are being maintained or being constructed or extended.
no. What is happening is, my lord,
If there is some danger to life or serious communication problem, then the court will interfere. In the day-to-day administration, the court will interfere.
absolutely not, my lord. May I submit, my lord? If I may make a small prayer.
The
my lord.
road is being repaired
Yes, my lord.
and it is continuing. You are saying that this portion
Yes, my lord.
needs attention. We will say that you pay attention to this portion.
My lord, if I may make a small submission, my lord may pass an order, and thereafter, my lord, this petition may kindly be deferred after vacation. In the meanwhile, my lord, let them carry out the work.
So that the court monitors.
No, my lord.
It's not a case where the court should monitor.
My lord, monitoring part, my lord, petitioner is here. He personally has visited the site, my lord. He has taken the photographs also.
But as he was amicus appointed by the
No,
court.
my lord, no, my lord.
Then
He had gone and visited the site, my lord, personally.
yes, please take note. This public interest litigation relates to repair and strengthening work of Mawflang Balak Road. Paragraph. Admittedly, repair work has been undertaken by the state and is continuing. Full stop. The grievance of the petitioner is that a particular stretch of the road from Flang 1 Broy to Heriot and from Pomblang to Lightum saw. Has not been repaired. And needs attention. However, at this point of time, we propose to make certain principles very clear. Full stop. Public interest litigation is an extraordinary remedy. Full stop. It is different from the ordinary remedy available in law. Full stop. Full stop. When a person aggrieved by any action or inaction of the court is unable to himself or herself approach the court for remedy by lack of education, awareness, or social status, a philanthropic person initiates litigation for his or her benefit or for the benefit of the public at large if the members of the public are also so circumstanced. Full stop. The court usually does not interfere in the day-to-day administration of the government. Full stop. It only interferes if there is failure of administration or there is such action or inaction on their part which affects the public at large and needs the intervention of the court. Full stop. If the court was to monitor the day-to-day administration of the government, it would it is not compatible with the functions and duties of the court. And secondly, it would be left with no time to do judicial work. Paragraph. In this matter, we notice that the government has been taking steps to repair the road. Full stop. the petitioner needs to be a little patient. And wait for it to take remedial action with regard to the stage between Plan 1 Broyer to Chariot and Pomblang to Latimsa. Paragraph. We dispose of this public interest litigation by directing the respondents to pay attention to the above stretch while carrying out the repair of Moflam Balak Road. That's all.
If my lord, certain time frame, may kindly certain time frame, my lord.
Within a reasonable period of time.
Lordship.
Item number 3.
Yes.
May it please your Lordship. Lordship, as per the order dated on the last day by this Honorable Court, Lordship, we have filed our objection today, Lordship.
You filed your affidavit?
My Lord.
Okay. It's ready for hearing now.
My lord, yes, my lord.
Sorry?
My lord, no, I just received the copy, my lord, 30 minutes, 1 hour back, my lord, today only. So, we will not going to file any rejoinder, my lord. Kindly, this matter may be fixed for hearing, my lord.
When?
After vacation.
After vacation, my lord.
Lordship.
Paragraph. The affidavit in terms of our order dated. The orders of this bench dated 6th September 2024 and 7 November 24 has been filed. Paragraph. List is with petition for hearing on when? Second week of February.
My lord.
Apply, Lordship.
Highly obliged.